What's up, guys? It's Thursday. Time to do another video. How's everyone feeling so far this week? If you're anything like me, you're a little bit broken, a little bit buckled, but want to have another belter today. So, your workout for today, if you haven't already checked it, it's called Girls at Home. So, there's three versions of three very well-known workouts: Fran, Elizabeth, and Diane. Now, we are going to set the challenge to you today to do Fran, Elizabeth, and Diane as close to RX as you possibly can. So a bunch of you I know who are watching these videos, you have dumbbells, you have a barbell, and a bunch of you got a pull-up rig. I know you've got variations of it. So what I want you to try and do is get as close as you possibly can to doing this as RX'd. Sergio and myself are going to do this straight through as RX'd with a 10-minute time cap on each one. Why not? If Fran's not enough to do once, each one of these workouts is enough really for a day, but why not do three back to back? So, Fran, 21, 15, 9 reps of a thruster at 40 kilos for guys, 30 kilos for girls, and chin-ups. Now, your scaling option, not everyone has a chin-up rig, so your scaling options for this is going to be your thruster, odd-shaped object, however you want to be there, and followed by a bent over row. Okay, so if you've just got your dumbbells, you've just got a barbell, you're going to do your thrusters, and then you're going to do your bent over row. You're also, if you are going to do it that way, as a bent over row, you are going to double the reps. So you are going to go, instead of 21, 15, 9, you're going to go 42, 30, 18 reps, okay? And you have a 10-minute time cap to get through that. At 10 minutes, you stop. Regardless of whether you're done or not, at 10 minutes, you start Elizabeth. So, the full Elizabeth is 21, 15, 9 of a power clean at 60 kilos for guys, 40 kilos for ladies, and ring dips. So, obviously, the scaling options for this, if you've got your weight, you want to go a little bit heavier than what you did for the thruster, for your power cleans. If you've got somewhere where you can do a tricep dip, fantastic. Or you might, if you want to just scale it back, you're going to go your ground to overhead if you've got some lighter dumbbells, and you're going to change it to push-ups. Again, if you're going to do it, the girls at home version of it, double those reps. 42, 30, 18 of ground to overhead and push-ups. All right, and again, you've got 10 minutes to get through that. So at the 20-minute mark, whether you're done or whether you're not done, you stop and we move into Diane. Okay, Diane, the workout, again, 21, 15, 9 of a deadlift at 100 kilos for guys, 60 kilos for ladies, followed by handstand push-ups. All right, 21, 15, 9. Again, I know a bunch of you got a spot where you can do handstand push-ups. I know a bunch of you got bars. I know a bunch of you got weights. You should be able to get as close as you possibly can to that. If you want to scale that or scale it back to the girls at home version, which is going to suck just as much, again, you're going to do a deadlift. If you've got a lighter weight, if you can't sort of get near that 100 or 60, scale it back to a lighter weight, but you just, again, double those reps. 42 deadlifts, 42 pike handstand push-ups, 30, 30, 18, 18. 10 minutes to get that done. Again, 30 minutes, it's all over. All right? So get as close as you possibly can to RXing that. And worst case scenario, every 10 minutes, you're going to change over. All right, but it's a belter for your Thursday. Again, please hang around after this workout, after you've watched us do this, do your mobility. I cannot stress that enough, how important it's been. The workouts have been brutal, and your recovery is paramount at the moment. So spend some time, chill out, and do our mobility session, which will follow the workout. Okay, that's that mouthful for our workout. The warm-up. So we've got to get your heart rate up. We've got to get everything moving. We're basically going to follow what we've got. So you've got 6 minutes. Every 30 seconds, you're going to start with 30 seconds of butt kicks or a cardio thing. You maybe double under, whatever it might be. You're just going to give me 30 seconds of it. From there, you're going to give me 7 on one side, 7 on the other side of a single leg glute bridge raise. All right, 30 seconds to do both of those, followed by 30 seconds, and you're gonna give me 5 to 8 burpees, okay? Maybe in the first round, maybe do up downs, but just get your heart rate up, get yourself moving. All right, so you're gonna give me 6 minutes of that. Repeat that, so repeat that 4 times. From there, just a little bit more specific, you're just gonna give me some nice, easy leg swings, side to side, forwards and backwards, 20 each way, get those legs mobile, and then get that weight out, start building up to your thruster weight, start figuring out where you can do your chin-ups, or if you're gonna do your pulls. But I think that's about it for our workout today. It's a belter. Tomorrow is another belter as well, so let's bring it on. We're gonna get our warm-up done, and yeah, I'll see you on the other side. All right, guys, I think we're looking pretty good. Warm-up's done. We've got some barbells set up, so we've got our 40s ready to go. We've got a 60 over there ready to rock and roll. Once we've done the first 2 parts, we'll move the camera over so we can do Diane. Hopefully you guys got all your scaling options figured out, ready to rock and roll. But yeah, this is one of these workouts is enough for most days, but let's do it 3 in a row. I'll see you on the other side. It's 10 seconds.
Hey guys, workout is done and I'm pretty sure we had enough exercise for the day. But six-pack solution time. And today we're not doing anything that we've been doing for the last few weeks. It'll actually be a test and a little bit of explanation of how your six-pack works, or more than your six-pack, your core. Okay, so core, what it means, every muscle that surrounds your spine. So you're talking about the midline or your trunk stabilization, all right? How you can keep it nice and tight, nice and stable, so you can do any movement in CrossFit, like the movements we did today. And of course, the muscles there, or the movements that we use for our abs, like sit-ups, flutter kicks, torso bars, or anything like that, all right? But a strong core not necessarily is a visual six-pack. We all want to have a big and shredded six-pack, but more than that, we need to work in the deep muscles, and that's what we're doing now. So, first test, you can have a lacrosse ball, or even a med ball, or a small med ball, like this one here, and all we need to do is put it on the back, on the mid back, and try to hold a plank. So forearms on the ground, straight legs, and stay there. If you can keep the ball in the back, that means you're not shaking and you're not unbalanced, so the ball will stay there. Then from there, you can try to move a little bit and keep the ball on the back. All right, move around, walk back. In a lot of the cases, what's gonna happen is you're gonna start moving your spine and the ball will roll off your back. That means your trunk or your midline is not as stable. So when you're doing any movement, like a thruster or a pull-up or something like that, that you're using your arms and legs, you switch your core off. This one will help you to keep alert of this stability. So I'll show you again with the ball. You can start down on the floor, keep the ball there, hold the plank. From there, try to, move it a little bit. If the ball rolls down, repeat. Put it in the back, stay nice and tight, hold the plank. Once you feel stable, try to change a little bit. Cool? Have fun with that. you.